Hi class, for today's speech, I'll be doing a speech for an acceptance award. So I hope you all enjoy. I have my trophy and everything. Thank you. Thank you all for having me here tonight. Good evening. Accepting this Teacher of the Year award feels amazing. I feel ecstatic, I feel accomplished, I feel proud, but I also feel very blessed and humbled by this experience. Because to me, teaching is not just a job. It's not something that I chose without thinking. It's not a rash decision that I made, but it's honestly something that has followed me from my childhood. And to be actually in the field working feels great. And this is just a simple highlight. But honestly, the moments where I feel the most accomplished are the moments that brought me here. When I see a child excel, when I see a child that could not understand shapes, numbers, and colors finally grasp the concepts that he or she could not grasp before, those are the moments that make me feel accomplished. Those are the moments that make me feel that I've gained the world. Those are the moments that truly make me happy. The love of teaching has grown with me throughout the years, but it all started with me as a child. I had many teachers during my school years that really impacted my life, that truly changed my mindset. Teachers that gave me advice that till this day still sticks with me and I can't forget, and I actually pass it on to my students. One of those teachers, for example, has to be Miss Roberts, my first grade teacher. Her delicate voice, her excellent choice in fashion, her patience, her caring attitude towards a classroom that was really difficult to handle truly inspired me to be who I am today. And when my classroom gets a little bit out of control, because children do tend to have their own ways on specific times, I remember Miss Roberts and I remember how she dealt with us. And I take her steps, I take on what she did and I use it in my classroom and it's effective. This teacher had so much patience. She had so much care. She was so loving. She impacted me so much to the point that I would go home, put on my mom's heels. I would use my very soft and delicate voice just like her, take my stuffed animals, and I would become Miss Roberts. Of course, my mom pretty much told the teacher she laughed about it, but honestly, she really made a difference in my life. She taught me what it was to be a teacher. I enjoyed going to class with her every day. And whenever she wasn't there, I would start crying because I wanted my teacher to be there with me. Miss Roberts wasn't the only teacher I had that impacted my life. I also had an amazing teacher back in seventh grade, Miss Finley. She was my math teacher who knew my struggle and my love hate relationship with mathematics. And for the first time in middle school, with Miss Finley, I was able to obtain a 90 on my report card in her class. I remember her patience. I remember her caring attitude. She always had a cup of coffee, though. Maybe it was because I gave her so much headaches, not understanding decimals. I don't know. But she never ever reflected to me a feeling of annoyance. She never made me feel like I was asking too many questions. She always made me feel accepted. She made me feel confident in math to the point that I was able to go home, show my mom and my dad a 90 on my report card, and our gratitude towards her is still present to this day. And because of her, I knew that I didn't have to be so afraid of math. I knew that I could make it, and I knew that I could actually work those decimals and work those fractions. Her caring attitude, her patience, and her dedication truly made me feel like a better person. And now I use the same qualities she had. I want to have those qualities. I try to use those qualities every single day in my classroom to make my children feel that they can do anything. The same way Miss Finley, the same way Miss Roberts made me feel special, made me feel cared for, and the same way they helped me accomplish many things I thought I couldn't accomplish at such a young age. I want my kids to feel that way as well. Being here tonight accepting this award, it feels great, but honestly, I dedicate this award to the children. I dedicate this award to those teachers that made a difference in my life. I dedicate this award to the families that I work with, and I thank them for all their patience, for all their care, for all their help, because we all learn from each other. This is a learning experience, an experience that you gain every single day. I thank my colleagues who have always been there for me, helping me, pushing me, always supporting me. We support one another. And I thank you all for nominating me for this award as well. It's a privilege, it's an honor to win this award. But honestly, the greatest privilege and the greatest honor I can have is being a teacher. Thank you all tonight. Have a good evening. Thank you once again.